Welcome to Thoughts for Growth, your 5-minute or so spark to see our world differently. Brought to you on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays by K-Wave 6 Radio. Now, here's today's thought.
Think of the future that we could create. Face the facts today. There's a better way. There's a better way.
Hello and welcome to Thoughts for Growth. This is Kirk Spencer. Today I want to start with just a couple of reminders that we are definitely starting, as you can tell, 9 o'clock Eastern, and our schedules for our interviews will be on Wednesdays from now on, and they will be on Blog Talk Radio. So I suggest you do at least one thing, which is follow us on our blog or subscribe to our blog, so you can get our updates. Later today, probably just within a few minutes, you will find our press release, which will be telling you all about our new changes and what's going on here, so I don't have to take up too much time here. Just want to get into our thoughts today, which is basically 3 quotes from Isaac Newton, and the fourth one in closing I heard, and someone gave attribution to it to another person, but I can't find a quote from this person, so I will not give that person any credit for this. But we're going to start with the first one, which is somewhat comical, but still very relevant to our days today. From Isaac Newton: I can calculate the motions of the heavenly bodies, but not the madness of people. And there is something to be said about consistency. And consistently, we are proving that, yes, we can see the movements of the heavens, but we cannot seem to calculate the movements of mankind, because we all seem to be going in different ways, and they all seem to be contrary to where we really want to be. Unless people just really like confusion, madness, and all the mayhem that we see. The next one is: we build too many walls and not enough bridges. We're always building walls around ourselves, around what we think, about what we say. I'm right, everybody else is wrong, etc., etc. And we don't seem to... Well, let me put it in my own way. I don't see people asking questions anymore. It used to be when I was a child, people would ask questions. It didn't seem to be so much of an interest in, I'm right and I can stand on my own 2 feet and you should believe like I do. You can tell that's a source of irritation for me. But we can't learn anything when we keep putting up walls and destroying the bridges that bring some sort of common understanding. Number 3 from Isaac Newton is: truth is ever to be found in the simplicity and not in the multiplicity and confusion of things. You've often heard that the truth is simple. It is a simple truth. And the more we make it complicated, my days as an accountant, they were very simple, but I look at accounting these days and it's like, you definitely need a degree just to figure out what the heck they're talking about in accounting. Used to be 2 + 2 = 4. If you put money over here, then you transfer it over there. You got a debit and you got a credit, and you have all this kind of stuff. And just using one example, but simple things. It's really ridiculous. How do you outlaw nature? Why do you outlaw marijuana, which proves that it has never had a really major problem, but on the other side of it, they won't make hemlock, which if consumed will kill you? Why don't you outlaw hemlock and not marijuana? Okay, simple things. These things I really just don't understand. But in closing, this is a quote that I have not been able to prove where it comes from, but I like the quote anyway. For mankind to advance, occasionally it needs to leave some things behind. Leave your prejudices, leave your stupidity, leave the things that are holding you back, that are holding you down. Leave them behind so you can advance. A hot air balloon, you've seen pictures of them, even though you may not understand. They have ballast weights, which are just sandbags. You drop them, you go higher. You keep them, you're going to stay pretty much low. If you have problems in your life, let them go, or you can sit there and dwell with them. There are so many things that I could bring up that would simulate the idea here, but just let go of things that are holding you down is the main thought here. Just let them go. Soar used to be something we used to know back in my high school days. One of my counselors used to say, you can't soar with the eagles if you party with the turkeys all night. So basically, where do you want to be in your life? I know I can't reach everybody in the world. I would love to. But for those of you who wish to grow, to wish to better yourselves, to better the world, it has to start with you. So let go of those things that are holding you down, that are holding you back. Let them go, or forever be tied to them and never grow anywhere, and you can watch the world that is progressing pass by. I hope that this week you can and will learn and do let go of those things that are holding you back. To grow, to be a better person, to make our world a better place. But if nothing else, for you to be a better person. Have yourself a wonderful and fantastic week.
Think of the future that we could create. Face the